You painted this good picture about what is happening in your party, but I want to ask, why are the big wigs leaving your party? Is this not as a result of mismanagement? If a sitting senator will say he wants to leave.
My brother, it's not about mismanagement. Like I said, when you have a situation where you have players who are self-centered, where you have party players or party leaders who are self-centered and being naive in their thought, who only look for things that will have direct impact and bearing to their own personal well-being and life, who are short-sighted, who only look and talk about themselves, then definitely you cannot help a situation like this. That was why I said in the first place, in a place like Kano, where you have ideology being the track, where you have ideology being the direction, while you have ideology and principles of the philosophy of public aspiration leading the conscience of the people, it is not about big names. It is about the ideology of the people of Kano State, and it is all about good governance. And I want to tell you, with the kind of good governance Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje is giving to the people of Kano State, especially in the area of security, Babajide can bear me witness. Kano is now the only northern state that sleeps well with our two eyes closed because of the contribution of this gentleman who is our own Baba, the Baba of Kano today and the Baba of the people of APC in Kano State. Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, everybody knows the kind of developmental projects he has brought to the people of Kano State in terms of infrastructure, development of our educational sector, development of our health facilities, development of also empowerment of men, especially youth, women and youth. Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje has brought a lot to bear to the lives and livelihood of the people of Kano State. And for this reason, he is called the engineer. He is called the architect of the modern Kano politics today. My brother, forget about those big names. In the next 2-3 months, you will hear APC bouncing back in all the strength. In the next 2-3 months, you will hear Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje also receiving disappointees, not decampees, disappointees, people who are also disappointed by the so-called NNPP platform led by the former governor of Kano State. I want to assure you, if history is something to go by, Babajide, remember, in those days when we had the 2019 general election, Kwankwaso, that you call a big name, was in Kano under the platform of an all-powerful PDP. He ran the general election. He had everything in place. He had the support of the federal might of the leading opposition party in Nigeria. But Kwankwaso was not able to deliver even his state assembly member. He lost out in the federal constituency. He lost out in his senatorial constituency. And he could not make his presidential candidate win Kano State, despite all the name you call him, a big name, big name, big name. Perhaps if you want to continue to call Kwankwaso a big name, remember I'm also a big name. But a big name was Ganduje, because I started politics with Rabi Musa Kwankwaso as my shoulder-to-shoulder colleague. I do not have to be a former minister. I do not have to be a former governor of Kano State. I do not have to be in the NNPP. I do not have to wear a red cap. But I feel by all standards, by all qualifications, I think I'm qualified to be called a big name also, because I started politics with Dr. Rabi Musa Kwankwaso as shoulder-to-shoulder as my colleague. So when you are talking of good names, you have forgotten to mention the name of the majority leader of the House of Representatives, who has served for 30 years on the floor of the green chambers of the House of Representatives. And today, I can be proud to tell you that I'm a ranking member of the APC. I'm also rated very high in the leadership of this country under the President Muhammadu Buhari. I'm also a neck member of the Home Party.
Fair enough.
This is a big name.
Fair enough, Honorable
That is with Ganduje, Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje.